What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and I am here with PPG Regionals Top 16 Breakdown November Regionals. These are the ones that took place yesterday. We've casted them on the PPG Twitch channel. Go check it out. Link is in the description. And now I have the top 16 breakdown plus deck lists for you. But before we begin this video, huge shout out to the Coffee Club, our lovely patrons. These are our $2 and up patrons. They buy us coffee. They keep this machine going. We've been doing so much lately. So yeah, thanks guys so much. If you wish to join the Coffee Club, it's only $2. Link to our Patreon is in the description below. And I think that's about everything. Roll the video! As with all of our videos, let's start with the breakdown, or in this case, general info. This was a live regional event organized by PPG. Thanks PPG for having us cast this event again. Amazing TO. It was a lot of fun. It's always awesome bringing you guys NA regionals. 107 players in total. Huge turnout. Massive turnout. Congrats guys. Yeah, 107. That's so cool to see. Best of 1 pre-side, of course. 7 rounds, no top cut, so just 7 rounds of best of 1 of Swiss. And finally, a huge shout out to everyone who had participated at the event, from the TO, judge staff, players, everyone. Huge shout out. And now let's check out the breakdown. Here it is guys, the top 16. Okay, 107 players, and look how diverse this top 16 is. It's so cool to see this. So let's go. First off, congrats to everyone who got into the top 16. First place, Gohan. You know guys, that's kind of a standard practice now. Like first place, Gohan. We might as well just have this on all events. Second place, Pan Reboot. Yeah, Pan Reboot is really making a strong showing now. It's definitely one of the better decks and one of the contenders to keep an eye out for for finals. Extremely scary deck. Speaking of which, third place, Pan Reboot. Then fourth place, Cooler Mill. We finally see Cooler Mill in the top 16. Yeah, Cooler got support, but then he never really did anything. Like there's no Cooler anywhere. And now we see Cooler Mill, 4th place, awesome to see. 5th place, SS4 Bardock. Yes, Prismatic Bardock, 5th place. One of the decks that was brought back to life with the new anniversary box support. Bardock is definitely one of the contenders for bringing to the finals events. So keep an eye on this one, guys. 6th place, Mexicabra. Yeah, speaking about anniversary box support, here we have Mexicabra on 6th place. Definitely the best mono black deck, because we're not counting Bardock. Bardock is a prismatic deck, so definitely the best black deck at the moment. Mexi, congrats. 7th place, another Pan Reboot. And guys, Red is getting an insane floodgate soon. Keep that in mind going forward. Then 8th place, another Bardock. And 9th place, Blue Bojack. Yeah, Blue Bojack. Wow, okay, that's awesome. That's cool. We need a unison for Blue Bojack. I hope so much that we get a unison in the tournament packs, so that this deck is once again at full power for the finals. That would be perfect. That would be awesome. Though I feel like it's more likely that we're gonna get a Z unison. But anyway, let's go to 10th place, Symbiote with Red Jiren. Yes, so we had him on game 1. That was awesome to see. I'm so happy to see Jiren perform well. This deck is a monster. It's one of my candidates for finals. Like, this deck is phenomenal, guys. Congrats. 11th place, Launch. Also had on stream. Very good deck, man. Like, but this is the one that's like extremely pilot dependent, and it's looking a bit, you know, Launch and Pan. You will see when we go through the deck list. They're looking a bit like Golden Frieza now. Like Red, that's what Red is looking like different pieces of various archetypes placed into one. 12th and 13th place Gojitas. Once again, we have Gojitas stacked in a row, 12th place and 13th place. Then 14th place Yellow Sin. Yeah, big scary Yellow Sin is here, 14th place. 15th place Android 21 BT20. See how hard Android 21 has fallen out of favor. Like really fallen out of favor, even in NA. And then 16th place Apeco. And guys, I just want to say, like, first off, congrats to Apeco as well. If we look at this chart, and this is one of the biggest events that we have had, like 107 players, that's huge. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decks. 5 decks. Plus Pen, 6. Pen also good support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 decks which got anniversary box support. 6. Guys, the anniversary box is the best anniversary box that we've had by far. Phenomenal. Congrats to everyone. Let's check out the decks. Alright guys, here we are with PPG's website. Link is in the description below. They got these deck lists out basically immediately. So congrats and thanks guys. Thanks guys so much for getting these deck lists. Let's go and check them out. Alright, so first we have Gohan. So Gohan, you know, there are some cool choices here. There are some really cool choices here. We have Bursting Rage as an SCR. So you don't usually see this one. You don't see this one ever used in Gohan. And it's basically plus 20k and a floodgate effect, which is insane. But yeah, it's more of a surprise tech piece, because you would not expect it. You would think like Cell Max, Cell Xeno, maybe Triple Strike, but now going here with Bursting Rage, that's cool to see. Then another piece that caught me off guard completely, Metacooler Unison. Yeah, and it's pretty cool because it gives you 15k attackers, which can also be used as combo power once per turn, and it's an additional draw engine where you just discard one and you draw 2 cards. Really cool tech idea, because we have a split here, so Vegeta and Cooler, and that's why you're also main decking Hunt of the Demon God, because you need a Unison for its activate main. We have some Floodgates, so Almighty Koitsukai versus Floodgates, and we have King Cold for Floodgating your opponent. Secret ID here, and then we're going down into the Z deck. There is a cool idea here with using Gigantic Meteor of Destruction to just for free give something plus 10k, and then you just get to when opponent's battle card is scaled battle. No, you just ignored it. So for free it's plus 10k. When it comes to the side deck, you have Piccolo for Gobros, Majin Exterminator to get rid of those, not to get rid of those, to help versus Sand Destruction, Yamcha the Cunning for the blue matchup, King Cold to stave off aggression that Pan can use, Bigamore if you're going into a longer game against, let's say, Gogeta or something that has big attackers. So yeah, pretty cool. Then we have Pan. Okay, and this Pan has 2 things that I want to talk about. First off, it's a very strong aggressive list, but here are the big things, guys. Grandfather Strength, probably one of the best red cards in the game at the moment. It's not leader locked. Auto, limit 1. When your card's power is increased by one of your skills, any cards, draw 1, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gains minus 20 for the turn. And this works on either player's turn. It's a draw 1 removal on either player's turn. And to play it, you just pay 1. You need either you or your opponent needs to have a 15k in play, and then you get to play here. So it doesn't work on an empty field, but it does work if your opponent plays something and you don't have anything, then you can still get to play it. You don't need to have something. Anyone needs to have something that's 15k or more. And there is a pen that you don't see as often, though I would have suspected that we would be seeing this one much more. It's a free negate from the tournament pack, Pen Gathering Miracles, blocker, counter limit 1, negate the attack and then you play her. She's free if you have a Son Goku GTZ battle card, so effectively if your opponent doesn't have a removal, it stops 2 attacks for free. So negate and then block the next turn. Amazing. Then we have the standard Z deck and the side deck. Then moving to the next Pan deck, this one has SS3 Son Goku One Hit Wonder as a free 15k attacker, 2 copies of the tournament promo, 4 copies of Gathering of Grandfather's Strength, and a very cool piece, Vegeta Royal Evolution, because for 1 energy you basically give your leader plus 5k, you take away all of his keyword skills, and then you just restand him. And then you can't activate non-keyword leader skills or copies of this card for the turn. So basically you blank completely. But you get 1 more swing and plus 5k. And here's the side. Then let's go to Mehi. We're going to Mehi Kabura, one of the best decks in the game at the moment. Yeah, I'm still learning this one. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, my Mehi game is a bit weak. I'm still learning this one. But it looks like a very standard list. Bardock the Tenacious, which is an amazing call. I would maybe run 2 of them now in a more aggressive meta, because red is bringing in the aggro again with Pan, and though I don't think that pure aggro Pan is the best way to go, but it is bringing aggro with Pan and with Jiren now, and with Androids and Gohan in the future set. Yeah, maybe go with 2 Bardocks. Then Brainwash No More, and the SR of choice is Evil Saiyan. It's usually between Evil Saiyan and Mehi. So I prefer Mehi because it's a free card, but Evil Saiyan has his own upsides. And then we have Z deck and the side deck here. Then we're going to another Pan. Okay, now this one is using Grandfather's Strength in combination with the Shlonku Boss Monster. So when you increase your leader's power by 5k, she still triggers. So she still draws 1 and gets rid of something. And then you also have Gammas. Gamma is an amazing tech option because on your opponent's turn, if you wish, you can use Activate Battle, give something plus 10. Now, check this sequencing out. Plus 10, draw 1. Then, then he gives himself plus 5 and plays himself. Okay. Then, Leader triggers, gives him plus 5 and draws 1, if that's the first card that you have played on your opponent's turn. So you already drew 2 cards. You have a 25k guy on the field and something got bigger by 10k. And then Grandfather's Strength activates, draws you another card, so that's 3 cards, and you give minus 20 to something. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it's 1 energy, basically draw 3. He becomes 25k, something gets 10k, and then you also get to remove something. It's such a good card, guys. We see some cool things here. Violent Rays, Vegito in the sideboard. That's always great to see. Then we're moving to Bardock. I know a lot of you are hyped for Prismatic Bardock. Here it is. A very standard list. You're just running playsets of the new support. So for Goku, for Vegeta, you're not even bothering running the Bardock one. You're running your 10 drop, but you're focusing more on playing the 8 drops. 10 drop is just like a guaranteed win con if your opponent is on 1 life. The Z card, 4 copies of course, and then there is the sideboard. Cooler Mill. So it's basically very standard-ish, but there are some exceptions here. Cell is phenomenal in this deck because you neck something by 30, so your opponent mills. And yeah, your opponent mills. And then you also have the new Checkland cooler, which you can also play. Freeze Ice here, so these are the anniversary box cards. Bursting Rage is the SCR. This is interesting. I would think like maybe Black Smoke or something, but okay, Bursting Rage. That's also very cool to see, because then you get to Z Awaken earlier. You have your Z Leader here, which can just help you win in the late game, mid to late game, if your milling plan isn't really going as expected. And then you have the rest, some standard things here like Oceanus and Whis in the sideboard. And then here it is, guys, Bojack. Now, quick disclaimer, I know nothing of Bojack, so let's just go through this as painlessly as possible. What I can say is he's running Gotenks and Gotenks Unison, because Boo is limited to 1, and I don't see anything new here. But like I've said, I don't know Blue Bojack. I might be missing something, so here you go, guys. This is the deck, and yeah, this is the side, and it's running Vegeta. It was wild to think that we wanted this card banned at some point. Crazy. Symbiotes Jiren. Oh, congrats, man. So, Grandfather Strength. Why? Because it works with Topo. And then Topo gets plus 5k and the marker when you evolve something. With Spirit Boost you can do it on your opponent's turn, and then Pen triggers and remove something. That's awesome. You have Dispo here. You want Dispo to be alive as much as possible, because whenever you evolve you draw 1 and he puts 2 markers on Topo. That can be 7 markers in a turn cycle. Difference of status to then just use them to remove something, and to push the final pieces of damage. SS3 Nappa and SSB Vegeta. Secret rare. You also have 3 copies of the newest Z Battle card, which is insane, which can just restand any Jiren, so you can swing 3 times with your boss monster. And here is the side deck. And then we have 2 blue Gojitas coming in. This is the first one. Very, very standard Gogeta from what I am seeing. This is similar to one of those if it ain't broken, fix it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Though people are still figuring out Gogeta. And we also have the God Rare here. That's cool. Yeah. So this is the side, and then the next Gogeta is, I imagine, very similar. So it's running a bit more defenses here. 117, Statfast is here, Ubi's here as well, Motaito, and then we have Broly here, and then we have the rest. Yeah, now we have Sen. So it's a bit different than the one that Ellen took to Oceania to win. This one is running this negative 1-star ball and running like these 9 drops and 4 drops. So we didn't see this one, I believe, in the Oceania list, the 9 drops at least. SCR of choice is of course Gohan Piccolo. And then we have weird unison package of like 1 Mehi and 1 Goku Black. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely interesting. 1 Mehi and 1 Goku Black, because you can awaken when you have a unison with a specified cost of 4 in play. Running 1 Bull for Added Aggression, 4 Hazes, 4 Removal, and Dragon Thunder, which is basically a free Centipede. And of course the Z Leader. And last but not the least, Apeku. So it's Apeku, guys. It's just Apeku running Grandpa Gohan, which can just for free stop 3 attacks, which is insane. Universe Stake is the boss monster, and I believe that we will see, yes, 2 copies of the Z extra card. And we saw the Melody. If the battle card being played has an energy cost of 4 or less, it's played with its skills negated. Okay, so 2 energy, just something is played with skills negated. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we have a couple of more deck lists, stay tuned. We have a couple of more in image format, so I can't zoom them in, but you can find them on PPG's website, link is in the description below. So first off we have Bardock. This is the 5th place Bardock, it's running Unisons. So Bardock player has been running Unison here. That's always cool to see. Then we have Android 21. Here we go, guys. This is Kevin's Android 21. So yeah, here is the list. And then finally we have launch. Yeah, last but not the least, here is launch. Once again, you can find all of these decks in the description below on PPG's website. Go and check it out. So yeah, these are the lists. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below what's your opinion on the NA breakdown. This was the last regionals, I believe, before the finals. I might be wrong, but I think that this was the last one, or among the last one. So yeah, guys, let me know. We will be soon going into the finals, so stay tuned. Next week we have a ton of content. We're dedicating everything to preparation for finals to get you ready for the event. If you are interested in videos like that, hit those like and subscribe buttons. But guys, for now, let me know what's your opinion on the NA breakdown. Let me know in the comments below. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And while you're here, hit those like and subscribe buttons, share the video, and help us get to 4,000 subs when we're gonna give away a booster box. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.